watching Sunday Morning Matters on KSEE24, your local election headquarters.
She's controversial. Some critics say she's anti-Semitic. Well-known author and researcher Alison Weir is once again coming to the Valley as part of GV Wire's Speakers Series. She will offer her beliefs that Israel is mistreating Palestinians. The Anti-Defamation League is protesting the speech. The man behind her appearance this week as part of GV Wire's Speakers Series, local home builder and CEO of GV Wire, Darius Assemi. How are you, sir?
Good.
Making your debut here, so welcome.
Thank you.
First and foremost, why did you want to bring Alison Weir to Clovis Community College and have her speak?
This is a part of the world that impacts what happens in our country, the Middle East. You know, whether it's the Taliban, Al Qaeda, ISIS. A lot of what happens in the Middle East impacts us here in the United States. And most of us in the Fresno community don't get a chance to get exposure to what happens deep inside the Middle East, the country that I'm from. And she's, this gives, why we're bringing her here is to give the Fresno audience, the Central California audience, an opportunity to hear firsthand from an American woman that has traveled to that part of the world and wants to share her experiences with the local audience.
Which is very controversial. And Clovis Community College first signed on, and they wanted to cancel on you.
That's correct, you're right.
The ADL protesting her appearance here, local Jewish groups as well. Why do you think it's so important to move forward knowing all the controversy, though, her appearance is causing you? I
think it's, part of our First Amendment rights. We don't endorse our speakers. We want to give the audience an opportunity to listen and to hear what she has to say. It's a topic that doesn't get a whole lot of exposure from the local in the local media outlets. If you live in New York City or San Francisco, you get a lot more exposure to what happens in that part of the world. And this is, again, our opportunity to bring somebody that really her issue are human rights.
It's her ability to share her narrative.
Correct. It's her ability to share her perspective on what happens. What has happened from her perspective in that part of the world. Her videos. She's got a lot of photo documentaries, and we really want to spark a debate, start a conversation about what happens in that part of the world that doesn't get covered, and we really want to empower the audience to make up their own minds.
But critics are going to say this speech by her is anti-Semitic and incites hate.
She's told us multiple times at GV Wire she condemns anti-Semitic activity and conversations and debate. She's not anti-Semitic. She's about human rights and respect for human dignity all over the world.
I think the biggest question here, I think a lot of people are watching this right now, says, Darius, you're just a local home builder. You do great things for the community. You have the Home of Hope project. Why do you want to get involved like this?
It's part of our civic duty I mean, why not? It's our First Amendment rights, right? We as a country, one of the things that makes our country so beautiful is our Constitution, and it gives us the ability to speak our mind. There's an essay I have coming out that you'll see tomorrow on GV Wire. I hope that your audience gets a chance to see it. Actually, it would be on, I'm sorry, it would have been already published by this weekend. So I hope they get a chance to read it on GV Wire. And again, it's our First Amendment rights. Why not cover somebody that has been to that part of the world and wants to share her experiences? And for her, it's not a Palestinian or Israeli issue. For her, it's a human rights violation issue, and she cares about human rights all over the world.